AITA for canceling my wedding after my fiancé secretly met his ex for closure. 3 years into my relationship with Tom, 30M, I thought we were solid, building a future together. We were engaged, planning our wedding, and I believed we had left any baggage behind us. But there was always something lingering in the background: his ex, Sarah. They were together for 6 years before I came into the picture, and though I tried to be understanding, it always felt like she was a shadow that never truly went away. When we first started dating, I got it. Breakups, especially after a long relationship, can leave scars. They had history, and it's not easy to let go of someone who was part of your life for that long. But we were supposed to be the future now. Tom had moved on, or so I thought. Sarah, on the other hand, never fully disappeared from our lives. There would be the occasional mention of her in passing, and while it bothered me, I kept my insecurities in check. I trusted him. That trust was shattered about a month ago. It started with a message. Sarah reached out to Tom asking for closure. Apparently, she needed to clear the air about their past. Now, most people in a serious relationship would mention something like this to their partner, right? Not Tom. He didn't tell me a word about it. He didn't discuss it with me, didn't ask for my thoughts, and didn't consider how I might feel. Instead, he responded and met up with her. I only found out when I stumbled across a message on his phone the next morning. "Thanks for last night," it read, and my stomach dropped. I felt this wave of nausea wash over me as I stared at the screen, trying to process what I was seeing. Last night? What the hell happened last night? When I confronted him, Tom didn't even flinch. He swore nothing physical happened, insisting they just talked until early morning. He even had the nerve to say he didn't tell me because he didn't want to worry me. It wasn't a big deal, according to him. Just a chat. He said he stayed over at her place because they lost track of time, and he didn't want to wake me coming home late. I didn't buy it. My instincts were screaming at me that there was more to this. But what really hurt was how he flipped the script. Instead of apologizing or at least acknowledging how this looked, he called me insecure and said I was overreacting. According to Tom, Sarah deserved closure after everything they went through, and I should understand because he's with me now, not her. The more we argued, the more I realized how out of touch he was with how I felt. I wasn't just upset that he met up with Sarah. I was devastated that he did it behind my back, lied by omission, and made me feel like I was the crazy one for being upset. It wasn't about jealousy or not trusting him. It was about the complete lack of respect he showed for our relationship. He didn't even think he did anything wrong. But it gets worse. Tom had the audacity to suggest that this meetup was something he needed to truly move on. Like, really? After 3 years with me, he still needed one last heart-to-heart with his ex to let go? And to top it off, he casually mentioned that Sarah should come to our wedding as a friend to show everyone there's no bad blood. I couldn't believe my ears. This man thought it was perfectly reasonable to invite his ex to our wedding after sneaking around behind my back with her. At that point, I was done. I called off the wedding, telling him I needed time to think things through. But as if the situation couldn't get any messier, my family and friends are divided. Some of them think I'm overreacting, saying that I should trust him if he insists nothing happened. Others think I'm completely justified and that Tom crossed a line he shouldn't have. Meanwhile, Tom has been busy playing the victim, telling our friends that I'm controlling and blowing everything out of proportion. He's acting like I'm unreasonable for not trusting him. And it's making me second-guess myself. Am I really being too harsh? Should I have given him the benefit of the doubt? Or am I right to feel betrayed, even if nothing physical happened? I can't shake the feeling that this whole situation has revealed cracks in our relationship that were always there, just waiting to surface. A part of me wonders if I'm overreacting, but deep down, I know that this isn't just about one night. It's about trust, respect, and boundaries. Things that seem to mean very different things to me and Tom. So here I am, torn between wanting to believe the man I love and questioning if I can ever truly trust him again. Did I make the right call in putting my foot down, or am I blowing an innocent situation out of proportion?